Hello there, everyone. Welcome to a one-off with me, your host, Tim. And today, we're going to start playing several one-offs, starting today, and show off a few games I picked up on Steam, where I don't really think we want a full playlist of only this game, but I would like to show off what I picked up in case you guys hadn't seen these games before. And we're going to start with Nitro Kid. There'll be a little bit of prep here that you can skip by adjusting the slider up here on YouTube, in case you don't want to hear me prattle on about Nitro Kid for like 3 minutes. I'm going to try to keep it as quick as I can, and then we'll get in the game and we'll see how well I do. Nitro Kid is a turn-based strategy roguelike deck builder. It's a bit similar to Into the Breach with how the enemies move, but you have to put together a deck of cards that your main character uses, and you get to choose these different paths, and you have to complete all the paths, and once you've done that, you're able to fight the boss of a certain floor, and then you move on to the next one. At the time of this recording, I have played the game, or attempted to beat the game 3 times, and I was victorious on my 3rd time. Or rather, I got to the final boss and beat that boss. And so I figured I know enough about the game to probably show it off to you guys, and let's have fun playing it. That's all I got. Let's go ahead and get into the game. You guys can see it, and let's see how well I do. So at this moment in the game, I have unlocked Jax, and you start with Lee. And so we're going to start with Lee because I really like him. And plus I understand a little bit about how he works, so it won't be too embarrassing when I die sometime on the 2nd floor. So I guess we'll go ahead and read the stuff here as well before we get going to give you a little bit of his lore. So pay no attention to the level. This just means that I've played the game a few times, I've lost a few times, I've won a few times, and you get experience points. I guess we're talking about it. You get experience points as you win or lose, and that unlocks various things for you in the game. When Cinder is in need of a close combat expert, they call on Lee. His mastery of countless martial arts styles and an ever-growing list of body enhancements keeps him one step ahead of his enemies. With flames and fists, Lee breaks down his opponents, exploiting their weaknesses while staying out of harm's way. If Infinity is really holding kids captive, Lee's the man to save them. Oh, nice. I've saved 41 kids over my 3 attempts so far. We can edit the loadout if we so desire. That's interesting. I think we'll keep what I beat the game with, which is Meditate and Brace, as we go through the game this time too. Alright, so we'll talk about what we just looked at after we get going. First thing you get to do when you log into the game is you get to choose 2 rare cards to add to your deck. Let's see. Oh, if I had chosen you start with 2 jabs, Igneous Jabs would be an amazing card to take. That's kind of a shame. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab an Enkindle. And I think we'll try Speed of Thought and see how well this works for us. Alright, so welcome to the stage selection. At the very beginning of the game, we're here on the rooftop, and we have to gain access to the building that is below us. This is the difficulty I am playing the game at. Reality. There are no benefits and no penalties. I get a small bonus to my score as we play through the game. This is my life. If that reaches 0, it's game over and we lose. Lee is starting with Kung Fu. Whenever I defeat an enemy, we get the card that you see there added to my hand, which will let me move around a bit and potentially avoid damage. This is one of the perks I picked. Whenever we start a fight, we begin with 3 shield. Shield is lost before life. Shield goes away slowly over time. You lose half of whatever shield you had at the beginning of the next round if you had any. Over here we have $100. We get to spend this at the store. We can take a look at the entire floor map, but we can see it right here anyway. These are the cards I have in my deck. You'll see me use them when we play it. We'll talk about them then. And this brings up the options. Let's go ahead and start fighting some folks. The sound effects remind me very much of Into the Breach. Alright, so to begin with, the enemies will take their first turn, they'll move, and show what they plan on attacking during that turn. We can see the damage that they do above them, and we can see the area they're going to attack is highlighted in red. You can highlight over the enemies, and it will show any special things that they have, but it looks like these are just simple cleaning drones up here cleaning the roof. Now, unlike Into the Breach, when you move around, enemies want to shoot at you. So if I was to drop our hero here, do you see that crazy looking symbol now above this cleaning drone? That means it's going to turn to face that direction and change its attack towards me instead of the empty spot it was originally going to target. I think we'll still drop ourselves here so you get to see that in action. Okay, so here we go. So we have energy on Lee. 3 points, and cards cost a certain amount of energy, as indicated in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, of the card. There's a bunch of special other rules according to each card, and we'll talk about them as we play each one. First off, we do have Step. Move 1 tile in any direction. It has cost up, which means every time we play any card, the cost of this goes up by 1. It's an Encore card, and at the start of our turns, if we don't have an Encore card in our deck, we draw, in our hand, we draw one. We always, at the moment, have Get a Step. Well, let's go ahead and start with a Punch. This is an attack card. This symbol means it attacks everything in our melee range, which means every space spot adjacent to us. And it's a melee attack, which is what that means. Let's go ahead and punch again. We'll go ahead and destroy that drone. We defeated the drone, and now we get a shift in our deck. Let's see. Well, we have Meditate, and I think I want to play this at the moment. If you're at max hit, this is a skill card, not an attack. If you're at max hit points, which we are, increase your max hit points by 1. Otherwise, this heals 5 hit points. Consume means that once we play it, it's removed from our deck for the rest of the fight. Okay, that's the end of our turn. We could play Shift, but I don't really want to move into enemy range. Let's just end our turn. Well, we can beat both of these guys up by just using Punch. So let's go ahead and punch them twice. Nice. The faster that you beat enemies, which is to say the quicker, the less amount of turns it takes to beat enemies, the more money you will earn at the end of the battles that you were in. 2 turns, and we earned 41 bucks for that fight. After this, we get to choose a card that we may want in our deck. Let's see. Twin Strike, deal 4 damage 2 times. This card's damage is lowered by 1 this combat. No, I'll pass on that. Although this is nice with a 0 cost, 8 damage effectively. But it becomes less and less effective as you continue to have it. And we won't have a way to get out of our hand. I've had battles last up to 9 turns. And so I think we'll skip Twin Strike. Recursive Method could be good, but at the moment I don't know how many 0 cost cards I'm going to have. At the moment in our deck, the only 0 we have in Kindle is the only damaging 0 point cost card. So I'm not going to take this at the moment. We'll grab All-Rounder. All-Rounder combines Punch and Block together in 1 single card. So we'll grab that. Next, we have an Event Encounter. Let's go ahead and see what this is about. Power Generator. If the jumbled wires and unlabeled switches don't pique your interest, the white-hot energy beams streaking to the sky and the human-sized glass chambers certainly do the trick. It's time to make a bad decision. Alright, we have to choose one of these things. Flip some switches. We will lose 2 max hit points, bring us down to 59, but we will gain a random epic card added to our deck. We can stick our hand into the energy beam and lose 3 max hit points, and we will gain, a random patch. I call that a perk. These are called patches. So we will gain a new passive skill. Step into the glass chamber, and we will raise our current max hit points by 3. These are both pretty good. Why don't we grab a patch? And we'll lose 3 max hit points. The beam emits a deadly peaceful hum. It's extremely bright, but you feel no heat as you hold your hand close to the light. Whether by accident or subconscious desire, you dip your fingers into the beam. A lively shock courses through your body. You collapse in a temporary state of paralysis. Lost 3 max hit points, gained Assassin. At the start of each boss fight, add 1 copy of a card in your draw pile to your hand. That doesn't sound that useful to me, quite honestly, because boss fights are only done once per floor, and we will fight 3 bosses. But, well, I guess we'll find out. We get a copy, I think, of a card that we have in our deck added to our hand. Shop time! At the shops, you can go ahead and upgrade a patch to make it better. You can remove a card from your deck. You can also buy cards here. I almost never buy cards here. The handful of times I'm here, I'm always getting rid of garbage I don't want or trying to make my passives better. Once you click on one of these, by the way, you can't undo it, just as a heads up. Let's go ahead and remove a card. And I think we've got a few too many punches. Let's get rid of one of them. I'm tempted to upgrade the Assassin card and see if we can maybe make it also work on not bosses. Getting another all-rounder could also be good, but I can't afford both of them. Let's just keep moving on. I'll hold off. Oh, no. Let's upgrade the patch. Let's do it. Oh. At the start of each boss fight, add 1 copy of a card in your draw pile and reduce its copy's cost to 0. We'll take it. Okay. This is the boss of the floor that we will need to destroy. We will need, in order to access her, we need, I think, to save 2 kids. The kids are here and here. Oh, and we have to clear the VIP elevator. Okay, so then we have to do all 3. We have to do all 3 lines. All right then. So we're not going to go to the. Oh, maybe we should go to the kid first. Yeah, let's see what kids do. You have to free both kids in this section before we can face the boss. Let's go ahead and just do this right now. When you free a kid, you get the choice of either adding a new infusion to yourself or recharging the 2 infusions you possess. You can only have 2 infusions at any one time. And if you choose to add a new infusion when you already have 2, you must delete one of the infusions, either the new one you are grabbing or one of your existing ones. Don't add an infusion to yourself if you are quite content with what you've got. Phosphorus. Apply 5 burn to adjacent targets. Let's go ahead and grab it. Now, we don't have to do the entire line here. We can alternate between going to these different floors. We have to clear all 3 of these floors in order to access the boss. So, let's get a little more money before we decide to visit the next shop, and we'll do these 2 battles. Let's start. These enemies are a lot tougher than the cleaning bots we saw before. This guy shoots. You can tell that by the bow and arrow symbol he's got here, and he'll fire right down here. This guy's a laborer, and he has a special ability. Targets gain 2 fragile when he strikes them. Fragile increases the damage you take by 1 per fragile that you have on yourself, I believe. This guy's a slugger, and when you move around the battlefield, he moves 1 space towards you. This includes dropping yourself down on the ground. As you can see, the game's showing us that, hey, he's gonna move. He's gonna move into this spot if I drop myself here. At the end of every turn, he also gets a little stronger. Well, why don't we deal with him first then? Okay, so, well, let's get started. So So he's, as you can see, he's targeting us, but we have some shields, so I don't have to worry about the damage he's going to deal to me. We'll go ahead and start with an all-rounder to do 5 damage and gain 2 shield. I think we'll then punch him. And then I'll meditate to gain back 1 max hit point. Three punches won't kill this guy, but 2 punches, and well, 2 punches of Solar Plex would, but it can't, because I don't have 4 energy. I'd like to get away from this guy, but we can probably take a single point of damage. Okay, well, let's start. Oh, let's think. All right, so hold on. So this is where we have to start. We have to really start thinking, because step gets more expensive every time that I play a different card. This guy's going to follow me. So if I move over here, this guy's going to change his facing to shoot me. This guy turns his facing to still hit me, and this guy moves in this direction to chase me. I can't move again unless I use this infusion, which lets me move 1 tile in any direction. I'd like to not do that, though, if I could. If I punch all 3 times, that reduces him to 3 hit points. I could then enkindle, and that guarantees he dies. But we'll still take a little bit of damage from this guy. I can't really do much about it, but a little bit of damage will be fine. So let's go ahead and punch. Punch again. Now we don't have what it takes to move any longer, and we can't use solar plexus. Punch again. And enkindle. Enkindle will burn the enemies. That means that at the start of their turn, they will take damage equal to the burn number on them, and then they lose 1 burn. We also gain 1 burn by using that card. Okay, he's doing 5 damage to me because we have 2 fragile on us. But if we can kill him, we won't have to worry about that damage. Let's do something a little different. So we're going to go ahead and step here. Next, we're going to go ahead and use Key Pulse. This is a push, which is going to push him into this guy's line of fire. He's still firing down here. If we were to move ourselves into a spot where he would want to shoot us, he will change his facing to do so. So keep that in mind as well. Now we could chase this guy by using solar plexes on him, but I don't see why I would do that. Let's go ahead and just use 2 blocks. And that's good. Looks like we get to keep the shifts in our hand if we don't use them. I was curious if that was the case. Okay, well, we need to get close to this guy, so let's step up. Then we'll punch him. We'll punch him again. We'll punch him again. We'll enkindle. And we'll move away. And he's as good as dead. We'll just finish him with the solar plexus. 5 turns, 21 bucks. I don't mind rare 0-point cards, but I don't think I really want... Well, I guess we can take Vibrating Palm. Well, no, I don't... Flow's okay, but I prefer an upgraded version of this card to the 6-cost one here. This won't do a whole lot for us unless we can play a bunch of 0-point cards, or just a bunch of cheap cards. Upgrading, we have, Tim, you're going on tangent, stop. Just skip this, you don't want any of these. Skip it and move on, please. Alright, we still want more cash. So, let's do this enemy room next. That's a lot of gunfire. The shotgunners here also push targets that they fire upon. Push targets will take 3 points of damage if they collide with an object of some sort. If I deploy here, Tim, that's a really bad spot. Let's drop ourselves here. We'll start with a punch to damage these and hurt those two lads. Now we could punch 2 more times, but then we're taking 5, 9 damage. A block will let us absorb 5 of that, but we still take 4. So I think we're going to step away and take reduced damage. We'll still take 3. Let's move here and block. Oh, this is interesting. Speed of thought will let us teleport behind this guy. But I can't kill him. So we're still going to take 6 more damage. I guess there's no harm in using step first. So I can put damage on this guy as well. Oh, if I had speed of thought first? No, he still would have lived. Ah, but if I teleport behind him, he will at least take some damage from the shotgun guy, who does not go before him, though. So we're still going to take some damage here. As you can see, the enemies in this game are... In Into the Breach, I always felt in that game there was a way to somehow survive each encounter. But here, you're gonna take damage, even when you don't want to. So we don't want to be up against the wall, or we're gonna eat 8 damage, and this guy's gonna shoot us as well. Actually, he'll shoot us first. Yeah, so the enemies, by the way, the order they go in is this order listed here. Hit points. I think we step here. Yeah, I think we'll step here to start. We can then punch. I'll pulse to gain some shield. and do a little bit of damage to them, because that pushes them into the wall. And then we can punch again, which will give me another shift card. We can then enkindle, and I can shift myself away. Oh, we don't get the shift card back in my hand again. Okay. Is it in here? No. Well, we don't want to stay here. But I can't move twice. But we can't stay here. Well, all-rounder to start. That gives us 2 shield. We can then punch... Oh, do we punch or do we block? Oh, well, apparently we punch. Oh, but we did get a shift for killing that guy. Okay, so that works out for us. Let's go ahead and meditate. Heal some of that damage we took, and then we'll shift here. I like the 2 workers looking on as what's going on out here. I guess we don't really want to kill anyone who's not really fighting us. So let's solar plexus this guy. And then we can just simply step away. And we kill him here. Let's see. Oh, this sounds interesting. When you're hit by an enemy, apply 2 burn to them. Consume. We don't really want to be hit by enemies, but this will show how a mod works. We'll take it. Alright, let's get some events done. So let's try this one. Mission log. You typically ignore stuffy offices, but this paperwork marked confidential is enticing. The room is crammed with meticulously indexed logbooks. You pull one out and flip it open. Date, February 26, 1986. Type 6 Cinder operative successfully infiltrates Omaha facility 2486. Type 6 Cinder operative breaches manufacturing floor. Type 6 Cinder operative terminated. 187 Cinder operatives defeated. 187 operatives? What do they mean by type? Cinder hadn't mentioned any of this to you at the beginning of your mission. Continue reading. We can get $30 by reading this. We can get a card to choose from for this. We can heal ourselves 3 hit points and gain 3 max hit points by choosing this. I think I want the cash. Let's read about Cinder operative equipment. The logbook outlines several equipment loadouts typically found on various types of operatives before mentioning the catalog number for where it's all stored. You search through several itemized weapons bins. None of it suits your style, but you find some extra cash along the way. Well, I guess we can do another event. Let's do this one. Flies. The buzzing swarm of flies hovers above a hazardous waste bin. Hazardous feels redundant in a place like this, but the pulsing glow emanating from the bin intrigues you. Lose 1 hit point if you check out the bin, but we get to transform a card in our deck. I actually don't know what this will do. We'll leave it alone and we get to draw a card. Let's check out the bin. You swat the flies away and peer into the bin. Inside you find a small cylindrical nitro container. A note on the side reads, Test Subject 32, age 12. The cylinder is leaking. So I guess this is going to be where I choose a card and get rid of it for a different card. So let's keep working on our punches and blocks. What did we just earn? Recursive method. This turn, the next 0-cost card you played is played 2 additional times. Okay. That would be really useful if you get it with Enkindle. Kind of. But this means we'll also gain 3 burn when we play it, so we have to keep that in mind. We have 2 elite rooms here. These are not bosses. These are elites. At least I think they don't count as bosses. Why don't we... let's go down this line next. Well, Jab will help out with that 0-point cost card. So, I think we'll take Square Up. Knuckle Duster sounds amazing, but we just wanted the cash. Let's remove another card, and we'll go ahead and remove a block this time. I don't have any money, so going here is not really going to work out for me. Let's start with this, with a Crystal visit. Crystal will let us heal 30 hit points, which we don't really need, or upgrade a card. Let's see. What do we want to do? I would prefer to not upgrade a card I'm going to delete, so I don't want to upgrade punches or blocks. But the other cards, we could probably do. The jabs here gain 2 damage if we upgrade Square Up. If we upgrade Recursive Method, it goes from 2 to 1 in cost. That's tempting. I'm really relying on Recursive Method to be in my hand when one of these other cards are. I think that might be a mistake at this point in the game. The next time we get to upgrade a card, maybe we'll select that instead. Let's choose... I tended to choose All-Rounder. We'll do 3 more damage and gain 1 more shield with it. Yeah, let's take All-Rounder up. Okay, let's do another... Oh, let's do an Elite Room. We haven't seen one of these yet. Alright, the Engineer. When this card attacks, 2 bug cards are put into my draw pile. After this enemy's turn, this enemy gains 1 strength. Let's go here, which will make her attack in this direction. And then we could step away, right away. We did gain Recursive Method and Enkindle, but if I want to play these here, which is... Oh! If I All-Rounder... Step goes... So, I was thinking of all-rounding here to do a little bit of damage to both these guys. Stepping down here, Recursive Mething, and then Enkindle twice. Or 3 times, but I don't think I want to do that. Okay. We just won't use Step. We'll use Mercury to help us out in this situation. So let's use an all-rounder to start. We'll do a little bit of damage and gain a little more shield. Next, we'll play Recursive Method. And then play Enkindle. We've picked up 3 burn, but they've picked up 6 burn. Then I'm going to use an Infusion, the first one that we're going to use together. Actually, should we use that right away? Maybe we want to put 5 burn on these 2 instead. I think we can use both infusions at the same time. So let's go ahead and use Phosphorus. And then move ourselves 1. Okay, we blocked the damage that burn did, but we won't be able to do so next time. She's going to take 10 damage next turn, and this is going to take 5. So, why don't we... Let's punch to start. We'll then step here. And we'll use square up. Jab cards cost nothing, and attack everything around us, doing a little less damage than our normal punch does. Which means this will die at the beginning of its turn. Let's get another shield to help block this 1 point of burn damage. That should be good. All I have to do is move back and forth. She won't be able to catch me, and she'll be eventually die. The question is, do I want to wait that long? Remember that we get more cash the faster that we end the combat. We're not going to need Living Flame. Let's Speed of Thought and apply 1 Fragile to her. And then we can square up and begin punching her. And then we can shift away to avoid taking damage. Oh, do we keep jabs? No, okay. Let's meditate. Heal us up to full. And then we can just finish her off. Nice! That's the 3rd time I've fought the engineer. So I've unlocked all the intel about her. I haven't read any of the intel on these enemies I've been fighting so far. 4 turns and 62 bucks? That's pretty good for an elite battle. Harry could be nice if I am able to get a bunch more level costing 0 cards in my hand. But I'm not comfortable taking it at this point. You know what? Maybe I am okay with it. Let's take it. When we beat an elite, you get another patch to choose from. Let's see. I'm never going to have 200 bucks, so Golden Glove's not going to help me very much, because I'm not going to ever hold on to that much money. This would increase the damage I do, though, by 1 point if I just hold on the money, but I like spending it. 4 extra damage for the first attack in a fight is... I'm not quite sure if it's attack or attack card. It's okay. Getting some shield after moving could be useful, though, to reduce the damage I'm taking. I'll grab Stonefoot. And let's immediately do another battle. We've got office workers. Office workers have auto attack. So every time I attack, they attack. If I move here, he moves to follow. Okay, we got Living Flame and Enkindle. I also have Square Up. So if I play... Oh, I'm sorry, not Living Flame. Living Flame's not the card I was thinking of. So I didn't get the... What's it called? Recursive method. But I got both of the cards that can really benefit from it, so that kind of stinks. Alright, well anyway, let's Moving is something I don't want to do here, because I don't want this guy moving up and also attacking me. Let's start with the solar plexus here, because if we use it on this guy, he'll do no damage to me. Then, and that's permanent for this turn. He'll lose 1 point of that at the beginning of his turns. Let's use it in Kindle. Kindle has chain, which means that it will affect, if it hits a target, if there's anything adjacent to that target, it will go to it as well. I guess we can use square up, which reduces the cost of Harry to 0. Just finish that guy. That gives us a shift as well. Oh, I'm not allowed to attack the safe. The safe is a piece of, is a structure we cannot harm. Okay, well that'll end the turn. We have 2 shield left. So I'm thinking we can speed of thought here. We can punch everyone. And then we can pulse them. You'll have to worry about this guy, Tim. You're not going to do the damage you think you're going to do to him. Could speed of thought here for 1 point. Push, but that only does 3 damage to these guys. And it's only to him you do 3 damage too. No, don't do it. Use speed of thought last. Oh, and then we can push actually to do a little more damage to that guy, and we'll gain a shield. I would very much like to be where this guy currently is, but I don't see how we do that this round. Actually, no, we can, because we can kill this guy this round. So let's all-rounder, and then we punch him again. That gives us a shift. We'll punch again, and then we'll shift out of the way. Alright, and this is over, so we'll start with a pulse. Kills that guy, gives us a little bit more shield, and now when this guy auto-attacks us, we can take those hits a bit easier. And we can finish him off with our Harry. Controlled burn. We don't really get a lot of burn on ourselves, so I don't think we need this. Choose 1 card, discard pop in your hand. No. No, we're good. We'll skip this. Well, I wanted more money, but we don't have it. Let's go ahead and do this shop next. I'll pass on all of this. It's so tempting to spend $100 to get rid of a card. I'm gonna do it. And we'll get rid of this block. The Professor. The Professor shows what areas he's attacking each turn, and he attacks globally. And he'll do 5, when this figure attacks, targets gain 2 fragile, so they'll start taking more and more damage as well. He's not attacking his friends, so this line is not being attacked by him. let's put ourselves here to start. Right. Auto attack happens when you move as well. So we took that point of damage, actually. How about that? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and... punch. I'm a little worried when we kill this guy, he turns around. But I guess we'll find out together. Square up. Punch. Punch. Oh, if you end your turn without moving! That's the exact opposite of what I had read. I wondered why I just picked up something. Okay. That sucks. Okay, so... darn it, I'm just simply not going to use Living Flame, apparently. I want to Solar Plex this guy, and then move into that spot. Solar Plexus has advanced, which means it'll move us directly to the target. With only one energy left, we'll step here. Well, this is going to be a bit more difficult. We can't use Speed of Thought based upon where they're located. I can't really get here. So we're just going to have to take damage this time. It's only 4 damage. I think we can probably... well, we're going to have to take it. Let's move here. I don't like this spot, but we don't have a choice. All-rounder. We might as well square up. And then we'll punch him a bunch of times. I wonder if I... no, I think if I move him, he doesn't... and I don't think moving him does anything for you, Tim. If you push him. Okay, we can do this. Let's step here to start. I will pulse him away. Oh! He will hurt himself now. Interesting. And this spot also isn't being struck. Well, Solar Plexus into him, which makes Harry free. And then we can meditate. So we absolutely want to move here. Let's finally use Living Flame to show you what a mod does. So basically this is a passive that you don't start with up here. They tend to be stronger than your patches are, but you have to play them, and then they're out of your hand for the rest of the match. So let's use Living Flame. It's out of our deck, and now whenever we're struck, the enemy takes 2 burn. And we'll just step here and avoid taking damage. So we'll want to go here, which means we can play 1 card if I want to use Step to do that. So let's use All-Rounder. Yeah, I don't want to take all this damage. Not going to earn much money from this. So we do have Solar Plexus, which means we can leap into him. Can we kill him this turn? I think we might be able to. We do 11 damage. Square up gives us 2 more... That's 8 more damage. Yes, we can. Barely do it, but we can do it. Actually, we don't even need to use Enkindle, which I was planning on, because we can use the shield to kill him. Oh, right! I'll show you what happened there in the next episode. In the next battle we do. But every time you're in a room, there's an objective for you to do. Generally, it's kill everything. But elite battles and boss battles, if you kill the boss or elite, you win the room and don't need to kill everyone else. For $3, it's not so bad. We're not doing much burn damage, so I'm not interested in Flashpoint. Inner Power would heal us, and we gain a little more energy. Let's take Inner Power. We get another patch. We don't have a whole lot of cards that require 2 costs, with the exception of Solar Plexus. Harry could, but I think I'll pass on Sledgehammer. And that is nice. Actually, that's nice. I mean, that's a passive. But Ashio could be useful if I end up taking more burn cards. We'll grab Sledgehammer. Let's do these 2 encounters next. You again? The programmer's voice makes you hesitate. His flip-flop foot comfortably rests atop a knocked-over computer monitor. A cloud of noxious smoke flows from his nostrils, partially masking his face. We can remove a card from our deck if we're willing to lose 2 max hit points. We can gain $30 if we meet it, say again. And we can beat him up to gain $40. I have all 4 to remove a card, so I don't have time for this. Lose 2 max hit points, remove a card from the deck. That's a first, the man quips back. You move towards him, and he flinches, dropping his vape to the ground. In one fluid motion, you flip the vape onto your foot and toss it up into your hand. Smoking kills. You say aloud, crushing the small device with ease. Wow. Did that sound better in your head? Or do you just not talk to people very often? The embarrassment hurts more than your battle scars. You awkwardly walk away. Lose 2 max hit points. Move a card from our deck. I don't want these punches. Let's get rid of another one of these. Fire crates! Fire crates blow up when you destroy them, and they'll set everything on fire that's around them. This guy sets you on fire. And, oh, he'll grant shield to everyone around him as well. I would like to kill him, but I don't know. Let's just place ourselves here and pray we get something decent to start. Okay, we did not, but we can get out of this mess that put ourselves in. So, oh, we could recursive method to give us... That would be 12 damage for 16 damage total. No, it's not worth using it for that. We'll just... Darn it, if this didn't cost 1... Or if this had cost 1. So we should have upgraded this. We'll try to upgrade this next time. We could have used this a lot easier. We'll punch. We'll speed of thought here. We'll meditate. No, I'm not going to meditate. We'll just square up. And we'll jab him a bunch. There's no safe place for us, so we just have to take this. Oh, right! I forgot! We have some shields. We didn't take any damage that first round. Okay. I've got a way to handle this. Let's start with an all-rounder. We'll then pulse next to push everyone away and damage them. Actually, no. No. Let's use Enkindle next, because we're right near 3 of them. Then we can pulse them away from us, damaging this guy again. He'll burn up when his turn activates. He is going first, but he still won't kill this guy. Actually, but he will die when the fire gets him. So he'll burn up. He'll burn up. I'm sorry, he'll burn, and then he shoots him and kills him. So we can solar plex this guy and kill him. And then we can just end the turn. Oh, if the shifts are in my hand at the end of the round, I guess I get to use them this turn. Let's stack, because that will reduce Harry's cost by 1. I'm gonna have to kind of get lucky to kill this guy. Let's pulse. Oh, by the way, there's something happening which I'm not explaining when you push somebody. Enemies get what's called daze. That's this curly symbol here. Daze means that if they would move after you, or they would auto-attack you, they don't. Instead, they lose 1 point of daze. At the end of each round, all daze is removed from that character. Play the Harry. Harry draws another card to your hand after you play it once. So if you have a bunch of low-cost cards, you can play it multiple times. Nice. 3 turns, 37 bucks. This would do 4 more damage. Sure, take Rugen. Okay, well, this worked out really well for us. We're at max life, and we have 2 cards left. I tried to save a crystal to give me a heal in case things go poorly on the way, but they didn't. So we can go ahead and upgrade a card. And I think I want... Oh, I don't want to decrease that cost. I want it to do more damage. I think we lower recursive method. We'll save the kid. We have a choice of taking Lotaeri, remove weak and fragile from yourself, or we can recharge our mercury and phosphorus. Let's do that. It's recharge 1 point, by the way, not recharge them fully. Alright, let's try taking on the Fire Warden. We get a copy of a card, and that card will cost 0 points when we play it. I think we'll take Fragile. That's that one patch we took very early on. This guy can't be pushed, moved, or pulled, or goaded, and he pushes us, so we gotta be a little careful with him. When the Fire Warden attacks, the target gets 2 burn. All other characters, after this enemy's turn goes, all other characters gain 2 burn. That includes these 2. And when this character gains burn, she gets stronger. Let's put ourselves here to start. Yeah, she'll turn to face us. Oh, right! 0 point cost card means that it won't actually get the extra damage, Tim. Because its cost is reduced to 0. So that kind of worked against you. Fragile means the enemy takes more damage when they're struck. I'm tempted just to focus on her if I can. We can start with the Shuriken to hit her twice, applying 2 fragile and 6 damage. Solar Plexer to put weak on her and do 12 damage to her. Square up to draw some cards, use those jabs, and then pulse her away. Let's do that. Oh! Oh! We'll attack both these targets. I didn't realize this was attack all. We're gonna go for it. When you strike an enemy with a decent amount of damage, like 10 or more, you'll hear them shout in pain after you've done doing so. We'll square up. Get some jab cards. I might as well use them. Pulse. And then we can use Mercury. We have recursive method, but we don't have a 0-point cost in our hand nor a way to get... Oh, we do have Harry. I'd have to play 3 cards to start, though. But I think we could probably do it. Let's move here to get Harry down 1. We'll punch. We can use recursive method. And now we should play this 3 times. Then I can Speed of Thought away from her. And end the turn. It's tempting to recursive method the Enkindle, but remember, whenever she gains burn, she gets stronger. So I think we'll try to avoid doing that if we can. Oh, well, maybe we shouldn't, actually. So let's start by stepping up. And we'll use another Shuriken. Oh, nice, which will do 7 damage 2 times this time around. Oh! Oh, well... So we can recursive method to play this card 3 times, although we're going to add even more burn to us. We could instead use All-Rounder. Actually, we could use Inner Power to heal and gain more energy. I mean, then we could do all of this. So now we can All-Rounder. Then we can recursive method. And I can kindle her. Which seems like a bad idea, but she'll... If we can just dance around her, and potentially she'll just die. She's gonna keep burning us, though. Right, we get 2 burn each and every turn. Each and every... yeah, we get a lot of burn. Let's Solar Plexus. She's almost dead. Oh! At the end of each boss battle, by the way, you are filled to full hit points automatically, full heal. I don't think we're... Actually, we will kill her if I can put... No, we're not going to kill her, actually. But she also won't be able to kill us. Do we want to take 5 damage? I don't think we do. Oh, the copy stays in our deck for the entirety of the fight. Oh, wow! And we also gained copies of Harry. That's so fascinating that it works that way. Okay, Fire Warden defeated. 88 bucks for downing her in 5 turns is very nice. Let's see. Deal 4 damage, apply 8 burn, cleanse 4 burn for each target hit. Deal 4 damage, gain 1 energy, draw 2 cards, advance, consume 0 cost. Wow. That would be nice with Transcendence if we were able to play this 3 times. That would be amazing. We're taking it. After each non-elite, non-boss fight, so normal fights, restore 1 charge to a random infusion. Start your second turn, gain 1 strength, and draw 1 card, probably just for that turn. Every 4 turns, gain 1 energy. They're all decent. I like all these. Being able to restore infusions just naturally over time for normal fights sounds amazing. But we'll try Wolf. Guys, it feels like I'm playing for an hour, but I want to play a little longer. So let's do another floor. And I'll come back to add... we'll take a break then and come back to wrap up this particular video later. 160 bucks is not enough to both take an upgraded perk and to remove a card from my deck. So I'm not going to go to the shop yet. Let's... Oh. Where are the battles? There's one here. Let's start with the fight. Tackle bots. Do these have advance? No. Okay, so these push, and they will gain 2 fragile if they hit us. This has an advancing attack. This means that if I put myself here, this will turn around, and this thing moves up to attack us, by the way. Let's drop ourselves here. Because I can always step here to avoid damage from these guys. Oh! After you beat a boss, by the way, not only do you go up to full life, you gain 1 more action point, effectively, or 1 more max energy for the remainder of the game, every time you beat a boss. We have 4 now, instead of just 3. I think we Shuriken. It does so much damage. Can we kill them both now? I think we can kill them all right now. Actually, we can kill at least these 2 right away. Let's all-rounder. We can then... enkindle. We could also stop hit. Let's stop hit. Actually, let's not... yeah, let's stop hit. Oh! It's single target. Okay, this is single target. So let's enkindle instead. That guarantees this is destroyed when its turn activates. We'll stop hit here. And sure, we'll solar plexus. And this thing dies when it activates, so we end our turn. Wolf is in effect, so this turn we get 1 strength. So our punches are doing 6 damage, and our jabs will do 5. So let's punch. And punch again. And then we can square up. And we can jab. And we can jab again. And then we can... Oh, I should have Speed of Thought first. We would have done an extra point of damage when we killed him this round. Let's pulse him away. And end our turn. I like to fish for meditate, so maybe we can just... Well, the longer I delay, the less money we get. So no, let's not do that. We'll just kill this. 36 bucks. We don't have a lot of fragile, so Death Strike isn't that useful. I don't have any other OIP cards, so I'm not interested in that either. World Kick could be useful. It's 2 costs, which means that we'll do 7 damage with it. We'll take it. See, we don't need the kids saved yet, but I don't have enough cash. I would like to use a burn, a phosphorus, before I save the kids so we can recharge them. Let's go here next and see what event this is. Normally, Infinity's mech assembly line would be a bustling space filled with engineers, agents, and machines coming to life, but the chaos of your intrusion has put a hold on production. Now the mechs hang piecemeal from thick cables like lifeless puppets. You take this as an opportunity to find any potential weak points in their design. We can be healed our current max hit points by 3. We don't need any charges, so let's go ahead and inspect their defensive systems. For some reason, the undercarriage armor is made from a weaker metal that's much easier to break through, probably to cut costs at the expense of quality. Typical mega corporation move. Gain 3 max hit points. Let's fight! The symbol on this card means global attack. It will hit any space that we go to. This is a shield turret. Can't be pushed, pulled, or goaded. And after its turn is over, all other enemies gain 5 shield. Oh, and because everything moved, they gained 5 shield right then and there. Let's drop ourselves here to start. Oh, these things move. Okay. And I don't have a good hand. You know, but it's not terrible either. Let's start with a punch. We can then square up and jab a bunch. Play Harry. Play jab. Let's not pulse yet. Meditate. Get 1 max hit point. We can then harry. And then pulse. You know, if I flame, this one dies. So let's go ahead and use phosphorus. And we didn't move, we picked up 2 shield. So if I use... Oh, Wolf's in effect, by the way, which is why I see the green over here for damage. If we use recursive method, I want to see if stop hit gets played multiple times. It's a single target skill, Tim. We do. Holy crap! Nice! Look at all that energy we just picked up. Man, that's a nice combo. Was that a 2-round? That was a 2-round. Ace! You beat the room in 2 turns. I think time to collect 35 bucks. So, at this point in the game, there is a chance for us to gain upgraded cards, which is what Outmaneuver is. It's effectively a free upgraded card. Swap position with an adjacent target. But I see Discombobulate, which is a 2-point card, which means this will do 12 points of damage. Apply 2 fragile and 1 weak. We're going down the expense. It's either going to be really cheap or really expensive for us. Let's grab one of the crystal upgrades. We'll upgrade a card of ours. And what do I want? Wow, that could be such a nice combination. We don't want to lower Shuriken to 1. Harry would gain 3 damage. Discombobulate would go up to 12 damage, 16 with Sledgehammer, apply 3 fragile and 2 weak. By the way, you might have noticed, but you can't, you cannot upgrade a card that you've already upgraded. You know, Jab going to 6 damage would also be nice. I'm not using Living Flame. We should get rid of that card from my deck. So I'm thinking we either take Stop Hit or Discombobulate up a rank. Those are really nice ones to upgrade. Square Up's nice too. I do like that 6 damage. But we'll start with Stop Hit. I wanted more cash. Let's go down this line, and we'll start by saving this kid. Calcium. Remove all weak from yourself and gain 1 strength at the end of turn. Nice, very nice, but I like these two. We'll recharge them. Coffee break. After making a wrong turn, you wind up in what appears to be a break room. A cup of hot coffee sits on a table in front of a window overlooking the Miami skyline. It's the first moment of peace you've experienced in a long time. Take a seat and savor the moment. Loop chance 80%, heals 2 hit points. Coffee now! Increases your current and maximum coffee hit points by 3. I understand. So if we choose this, there's an 80% chance this happens again. But we're not damaged, so let's just grab this now. Completely disregarding all potential threats, you grab the cup and down the coffee in a matter of seconds. Your tongue's burnt, but who cares? Caffeine is king. Elite, let's do the next. Is this the second elite room already? No, there's one down here. Okay. This guy, I love this guy. He's going to be really annoying for this build to deal with. First off, we have technicians. So when they strike a target, that target gets weak, so they do less damage. So we'll do less damage. They attack twice, which means that you're going to gain 2 weak. After they get their turn, they also heal everything else 3 hit points. This guy has auto attack, and will whenever we play an attack card or move, well, obviously he auto attacks. He moves 1 tile towards us whenever we move, and we'll gain 2 fragile at the end of every turn, which means every turn he's still alive, we'll take more damage from everything. We have Stop Hit, but we don't have the card I want to take advantage of it. This is going to be tricky. You gotta think about this one. I would love to start with a Whirl Kick to do 7 damage to these two and put 5 burn on everyone. But I don't think that's the play. As much as I want it to be. Because we could instead discombobulate this guy. Well, I think no matter what, he still applies weak to you. So I want to get out of the way. But if that means I can't... It's tempting... It's okay. It's tempting to pulse them away. Like, Whirl Kick, Pulse. And then we have 2 points left to move. But I can't move here or here. Because this guy's going to move right up to me to smack me in the face. Maybe we do it anyway. Burn them all. Pulsing would also give me some shield, but I really don't want to take all the damage I'm going to eat. Actually, we should still move, because he's only going to do 1 damage to me. So let's pulse them away. Oh, they're going to heal each other, Tim. We'll still pulse them away. And then we can step. Oh, nice! And he'll apply his weak to this guy, which I think I'll be fine with. Oh, I meant to show you, by the way, and totally did not do so. Up here. Defeat the elite to clear the room and proceed further to the tower. So we don't have to kill the little guys. We only have to kill this guy. Remember that he has auto attack, so he'll be striking us for 3 points of damage every time he swings automatically at us. I see Enkindle with recursive method. But I'll want to be here if I do that, so we can hit these guys both 3 times. But he's going to strike us every single time as well. But I can't push him away. I think that's the play. We move here. And we start with an all-rounder. We then recursive method. And we enkindle. Oh, he doesn't strike 3 times. He strikes once at the end of our turn. The technician won't quite die, so we need to hit him with something else. So let's punch. Now he'll burn up. We'll go ahead and use meditate. And end our turn. He did what he did because he doesn't want to threaten this guy. But we can make him threaten him anyway. We can step here. And then we can move here if we so desire. And now he's shooting him twice and weakening him. So we'll do this. We'll solar plex him ourselves to apply weak to him. We should have actually living flamed. So let's do that now. And he'll gain burn when he swings at us. And then we can harry. So he's dead when his turn starts, so we can safely just ignore him. Might as well heal us a little bit. Well, we could have just ignored him, but we killed him anyway. 4 turns, $62. I mean, another Shuriken could be really nice, so we're taking that. Ooh, Gooey Grenade. At the end of your 6th turn, deal 15 damage to all enemies. Honey Badger means that if we're what is this? If we have less than 12 life, we start to gain free infusion charges. I'm hoping we don't have to rely on that. Let's grab Gooey Grenade. And let's do some shopping. We actually have over 200 bucks. I've never had over 200 bucks, so we could have probably gotten the golden glove, but it's too late now for us. Let's see. Nothing here is upgraded. Another all-rounder's on sale. Could be nice to get another one of those upgraded, but I'm okay with just one at the moment. I'm fine with what we have. Let's spend 200 bucks removing a card and upgrading a patch. We'll get rid of a punch. Upgrade a card. Oh, 6 damage for attacks that cost 2 energy. Wolf would give us 1 energy and 1 extra card on our second turn, which tends to be when I want them. But we did just pick up another Shuriken, and Sledgehammer would now let those do an incredible amount of damage. Let's grab let's take Sledgehammer up a rank. We fight. Red Brain. Can't be pushed, pulled, or goaded. When this enemy attacks, targets gain 2 burn. Other enemies gain 1 strength and double their strength. Oh, wow. When this enemy loses hit points, this enemy gains 2 shields. It becomes more resilient to damage when we try to hit it. I still think we drop ourselves here and try our best to destroy it. And we have a fantastic first hand because I see Discombobulate and a Shuriken. If I step, we could probably also get the Harry to be played this turn and destroy both of these, I'm hoping. Let's step here. And then we'll use Discombobulate. Then we can Shuriken. That will let us enkindle, which will destroy the brain. Then we can harry the bot, and it will burn up when its turn starts. Oh, I love this game. I love this game. Okay. Although I didn't gain any 0-point cost cards. Recursive method isn't going to help me here. Actually, no, we did, because we have square up. So, let's go ahead and step to start. Might as well. We'll play recursive method. We'll then use a Shuriken. Square up. Oh, this won't quite kill him. Oh, no, it will. But right, because we just used recursive method. All right, so we're good. We might as well use this shift, because I think we lose the other one. We lost both of them. I would like to use Inner Power and Meditate this turn. Let's start with the Speed of Thought, because that applies 1 fragile to him, so he'll take a little more damage this turn. We'll heal, which gives us back some energy. Then we can pound on him a little bit. We can push him away, meditate to heal, and we're good. Oh, we're not quite good. We'll take a point of damage. We'll take 5 damage and be flamed. How much flame damage do we take? 3 burn? I don't want to take 3 burn. Okay, well, we have Stop Hit and Recursive Method. I can't think of why we wouldn't want to play them. We'll start with the Shuriken, though. Shadow Step, Flow, Outmaneuver. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need those. Let's do another battle. Keep pushing. Well, we have another one of these brains in a jar. Let's put ourselves here to start. Because that will turn him towards the jar. So, oh, wow. And we can shuriken actually all of them, which is amazing. And we have square up and enkindle with the recursive method. This is incredible. We're gonna kill these two immediately. But you know what? I don't want to take any damage. But this means that recursive method would only let me play enkindle now. It would be 6 damage. I'd take 3 burn, and we apply 6 damage to him. Or we can get 3 shield and do 8 damage. I'm going to do this instead. Might as well enkindle him as well. Yeah, that's him not wanting to shoot the brain another time. If I move here, though, he'll turn to face this again. Let's step here. Oh, are you sure, Tim? I have solar plexus, I'm sure. Let's step here, which turns everyone. And we'll start doing a little bit of damage to all of these guys. So I guess we'll use stop hit. What cards left in my deck? Yeah, let's use stop hit on this guy. Oh! I forgot that moved us. That kind of works in a way. We'll definitely finish him off. But I didn't realize I forgot that moved us. Okay, well, Living Flame. Might as well get that out of our deck. Punch. Actually, no, we should pulse. Because that will give us an extra shield. And damage that guy. Actually, you should harry. Because that gives you another harry. Then you can inner power. Gives us back some energy. Finish him off. Now, do we want to go back over here? We could move here and we could discombobulate this guy. Yeah, I think we do. I think we do. We move right back up to this guy and punch this thing in the face. And then we can harry, which is now 0 cost. That will let us discombobulate him. And we can shift twice. But it won't quite kill him if I harry him after that. So let's just shift once and get out of the way of this thing. Right, this spot also heals itself every single time. But it's dead. Oh, an upgrade all-rounder. I will take one of those, absolutely. I normally like being healed to full before I get to the final boss, but that's not going to happen with an elite room behind the heal. Let's check the event. We'll take an upgraded card, we'll do the elite boss, go shopping, rescue a kid, and then we're good. A fiery blow to the center of your back sends you careening into the nearest wall. You've never been caught off guard like this before. There's barely enough time to lift yourself from the rubble before the mysterious assailant is back on top of you, throwing blistering haymakers. Their fighting style is instantly recognizable because it's your own. This man knows every move in the playbook. Escape! Take it as quick as possible. We'll lose 1 through 5 hit points, but we'll gain 20 cash. Let's do this. Oh, lost 5 hit points. This is one of the toughest battles you've ever fought. Almost like fighting a mirrored version of yourself. It's only after you start to intentionally veer from your standard set of moves that you gain the upper hand. You catch a flaming fist mid-throw and counter by driving your leg into his shoulder. Wires and synthetic muscle burst outwards as you tear the arm from its socket, showering the floor with sparks. Wasting no time, you seize the android's head between your forearms, twisting it out of the body like a cork from a bottle. It was an expensive 20 bucks. Let's do the upgrade next. So, we don't want to touch the shurikens. Well, then, Tim, it would probably be Harry or Square Up. Let's take Square Up. And we fight the next elite. This is the one that gains 12 shield each time, right? This enemy gains 12 shield after it moves, so it has 12. I do wish it would show me the shield on the boss, because I don't think it does, but I think it's got 12 shield. When another enemy dies, this enemy gains 1 strength. When another enemy dies, this enemy loses 99 shield. These guys put bug cards in my hand. We haven't seen bug cards yet. We'll get a chance to probably see them in this fight. Like 27 hit points. Hit points, huh? And that's what we have to kill. We'll hope. Oh, good. I'm about to say, we'll hope that we get a great hand, and we got a great hand. Okay. So we just need a way to somehow play all of these, because I want the Harry played. Oh, that's useful too. We can get out of this if it goes poorly for me, as long as I don't. Oh, well, we're gonna destroy this right away, so never mind. So I think we start with a. I do want to injure all of them if I can. Start with the shuriken, which damages everything and lowers the cost of Harry. If I whirl kick, which will destroy 2 of them, we don't get to recursive method Harry a bunch, and I think I'd rather do that. Oh, Tim, but you need to get the cost of the card down somehow. The next 0 point cost. This is 1 point cost. You didn't think about that. And you can't simply use this. So we're going to have to do this a little oddly then. Let's use a phosphorus. Remember, Tim, Harry also loses its upgraded damage when it's 0 cost. It's this turn as well, Tim. Oh, that sucked. I was hoping that I would be able to play Speed of Thought and then Harry, but we won't. We'll just be able to Harry and that's it. Oh, Tim, you really... Oh, and I accidentally misclicked it too, so that's a real shame. Thankfully, it's still burnt up. Okay, that was a big misplay on your part. Let's step here. All-rounder. Oh, I should have shurikened first. Stop hit to get some energy. And will it discombobulate and kill it? It burns up when its turn begins and dies. We should heal ourselves. Wow, 2-rounded. Another square up could be useful, but I think I'm content with just one of them. Did I upgrade my score up? Yeah, I'm content with just one of them. I don't need another. Although Burning Spirit could be useful as a 1-point mod. Let's take it. The start of each fight, gain 1 shield for each upgraded card in your draw pile. This is at the start of each battle. After defeating an enemy, remove 3 weak, 3 fragile, and 3 burn from yourself. When you enter a shop, heal 4 hit points. I like Zealot and Helping Hand, sound good. This will actually let us drop down right next to an enemy and just take hits early on, too. How many upgraded cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we gain 5 more shield at the start. I'll grab King. Give it a try. No upgraded cards here, so I'm instinctively not interested in any of these. Trained Reflex could be good to get a 0-point cost card out of our draw pile. If we do have whatchamacallit in our hand. But I don't want another card in my deck to draw it. Let's just remove a card. We'll get rid of our last punch, which is all the basic cards. And now I think I'm done with removing cards from my deck. And I think we'll hold on to the... Oh, we could upgrade a card. Sure. And I like the sound of Wolf. We're really benefiting from the extra 1 point of damage. Upgrading King could be nice, too. Let's maybe take 2 rounds of sustained fire. We'll grab 1 rank of Wolf. So I'm a huge fan of movement, which is why I'm not even considering dropping Mercury. And the Phosphorus is not that useful, but it is useful, so I'm going to keep these 2. Alright, let's go fight the Brain. I don't think I've done this one yet. I have not! We get a copy of a card, get to reduce it to 0. Remember, Tim, that will reduce the damage that it does. You get a copy of the card, though, Tim. So stop hit, for example, you get a free copy of it, guaranteed in your hand at the start. This is actually really tricky, now that I know how this works. Do I want the high damage on Shuriken? But it won't be high damage. I feel like we want another upgraded stop hit, so let's take that. So I've never done this battle before. Let's look at this together. The brains can't be moved. None of them can be moved. When this end... Oh! So they're all going to start adding lots of status effects. I don't like the blue and yellow brain. Do they all put bugs in my hand? I don't want bugs. We haven't seen bugs yet, and I don't want them. We have to one-round these each and every time. Alright. Let's put ourselves here. And we gained recursive method, which is fantastic. So the first thing we should do is... because we can stop hit. I can stop it at the end of a battle, Tim. Why don't you start by using recursive method? Actually, we should start with the Shuriken. Increase the damage that we deal. Sure, recursive method dex. And then we'll play stop hit. I really need to kill one of these this turn. We'll all-rounder. Oh, when other enemies die, it gets stronger. Well, this will be next, this one. We can Solar Plex to advance to it. We'll Inner Power to gain a little more energy, which lets us use Harry for free. We'll then Discombobulate to heavily damage it. Enkindle. Burn it, lower Harry again. We can Meditate to gain a max hit point. And then destroy that one. We can then Shift and Whirlwind Kick. We could Shift again and then Harry again. So let's do that as well. And we're taking 14 points of damage this turn from these things. Thankfully, we only took 2. But we better be able to kill these quickly. And we just see our first bugs. Butterflies do nothing. In fact, they could be useful if we have Harry in our deck. B. Lose 1 hit point, gain 1 fragile, draw 1 card. We got our other stop hit. That's incredible. Let's move here. We want to all-rounder. Let's use... I kind of want to stop hit to close the distance with this one. You know, I'll use B. They can't be pulsed, so that does nothing for me. I would love a Shuriken. So let's stop hit. Good, we got it. And I think we can kill it. Oh, look how I haven't even looked at this. Look how beat up the face is. It's probably horrified at how well we're doing here. We can kill it this round. Wow. 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 That was amazing. 2 turns, 145 bucks. Oh, I feel so bad for that robot. Lunge is a very nice card because it advances you to targets, so then you leap across the battlefield to hit them. Death Aura is another mod. Whenever you move, apply 1 fragile to adjacent enemies. Or another heal. We're looking pretty good. I think we could probably stand to put another mod in the deck. We're going up to 5 energy for the final floor. Sure, we'll grab Death Aura. We have the Golden Glove, so I don't see myself actually buying anything. Oh, but you know what? I think the Golden Glove would probably be just the first round of combat. Because it says when you enter a fight, which means that only for the first round, as opposed to the entire battle. Well, they're all, Honey Badger is not as useful as these other 2. We can take less damage. That combines nicely with King. Or Golden Glove. But we don't have 200 bucks yet, so let's go ahead and take Peace Shard. Alright guys, and I'm going to go ahead and put a small break here, and I'll be right back to finish up the game. Give me a second. Or rather, make an attempt at finishing the game. Hey everyone. Good morning. Just woke up about 30 minutes ago, got a small bowl of cereal, sit here with a magnificent cup of coffee, ready to play some more Nitro Kid. Not quite as excited as he is about drinking coffee. I'm excited to play this game. So let's see. How much money do we have? 156. Okay, so I'd like to do shopping a little later. Lots of fighting on this one. 2 elites. 5 normal battles. I do like seeing that we have a kid and a crystal as the last 2 things to visit in these locations in case we need the healing here. And in case we need to recharge our active abilities. I guess we can go here first and do it in an elite room. Well, to start, do I want to do that? Getting another upgraded card early could be useful, but that only leaves you with 1 potential healing early on. No, let's do these 2 events. Actually, we'll do this entire row down here first. Wired. Knotted cables flow from the ceiling onto the floor. A large window overlooks the distant cityscape. Something about this room seems familiar. Suddenly, your mind is consumed by an intense vision. You're on your knees, tethered to a sea of wires. It's not a personal memory, but it certainly feels like one. I'm always up for removing cards in my deck that I don't regularly lose. It's been about 8 hours since I last played the game. Let me take a peek. Of the cards we have, Living Flame is probably one I would get rid of. It is a mod, so I don't feel as compelled to get rid of it, because we can get rid of it by just playing it, and it will never show up again. All my other cards I tend to use from time to time. Speed of Thought is a difficult one to use, so we could probably get rid of that one as well, but it has helped us tremendously when we did take it. I think I like the deck. I don't think we need to remove a card. If I were going to transform a card in my deck, I probably would transform Living Flame. So why don't we choose this? Because we don't need the healing. I mean, we could just pass on this event by taking this, but I will see what we can get with this. Open your eyes and inspect the room closely. After shrugging off the visions, you give the room an overlook. Several cables lead to a large metal device resting on a table. With the flip of the switch, it whirls to life, pulling in metal objects from around the room. It's electromagnetic. Wow, it's an electromagnet of some sort. The modifications in your own body begin to pull you towards the device, but you manage to shut it off before anything bad happens. That was Throat Punch. I like Throat Punch. 2 costs, so that means it's going to be 8 because of our Sledgehammer skill. Apply 4 days and advance. So this is nice. Advance is good because it puts us right up next to an enemy if they're distant from us. And days means, once again, that enemy won't be able to auto-attack or move after us after we use the ability. What rank is our Sledgehammer? It's been upgraded already. Okay, so we can't upgrade it again. I see Wolf has a 0 here, so I'm assuming that means we can upgrade it even further if we so desire. I forgot all about Gooey Grenade. Okay, let's keep going down this line. A grizzled Infinity agent is slumped against the glass wall of a prison cell. You start to ask why he's behind bars, but he cuts you off. Let me spare you the monologue. Infinity's screwed up, and I tried to do something about it. Get me out of here, and I can help you. Their stale voice has an alluring air of confidence. If we lose a key pulse, we will gain a random epic card. We can free them with force and gain 5 charges to each of our infusions, but we don't need that one. We can also just ignore them. Pre-pulse is the pushing card, that's 0 cost here. There's no guarantee the epic card is very good. Well, actually, it should be good because it's an epic card. They generally are going to be stronger than non-epics. But there are a few epic cards I would pass on to keep pulse. I think we'll take it. Hack the cell door and free them. You manage to hack the prison cell using one of your recently acquired infusions. Moments later, the glass door is open. Nice tech, the agent marvels. Let me give you something that will be even more useful. Lost key pulse and we gain 5-point palm. Oh, which will be added to us once we hit continue. A 3-point card. Damages everything. So this is a punch. This is a punch that where instead of 1 point, it's 3 points to use it. But then it's consumed out of our deck. It's also, because it's 3 points, means that this will do 11 damage 3 times when we use it. Okay, let's do a boss battle, or an elite room. The Fire Deputy. I fought her once before. So she has an auto attack. She chases. When it attacks an enemy, she and the enemy both get 2 burn. And she always is picking up +1 strength each turn. She's what we have to kill. We don't have to kill these 2 things. Chemist. Put 2 bug cards are put in your draw pile. Other enemies gain 3 max hit points. When this enemy attacks, targets gain 2 fragile. Targets gain 3 burn. I don't like his spray attack. And she is... Oh no, she's melee, not ranged. I don't think we can do 120 damage on the first turn, but we might be able to finish her off on the second when she moves forward. So I'm going to go ahead and put us here, right next to her. And we'll start by trying to defeat her. We do start with King, after all, which will help us out here. And the water barrel cleanses burning. She's doing 0 damage to us thanks to our armor. I think is what that means for 0. Well, Burning Spirit will be useful because she's going to set us on fire. Sure, let's use Burning Spirit. I feel it's kind of a waste to use Discombobulate on her. But we are going to hit her twice more with a Whirl Kick and a Harry this turn. So that would be an extra 11, and then 8, 10 damage. Sure, we'll use it. Oh, right, she counterattacks, Tim. So you're going to pick up a bit of burn here. But our armor, our shield should let us absorb it. Actually, and that barrel helped decrease it a bit, which is also very good. I forgot that this thing would turn to face me when I destroyed the barrel. That's a bit awkward. Can I kill her this round? Because I'm going to want to. So we don't suffer all this burn. Can I do 82 points of damage? Why does this only do 4 damage? Okay, let's think here. So, I don't think I can kill her. We'll do 20 damage, 42 damage, and then we can do a little more with All-Rounder. But she'll also count. This is a range attack. Let's get rid of these two instead. So we'll speed of thought to get us here. Right, she chases. Let's use All-Rounder to gain a little armor. That was dumb. I should have used Shuriken first. Let's use one of these now. We can kill both of them this round, because we can use Shuriken, and then we can Enkindle. And that should do enough damage. Oh, just the Shuriken will kill them both. We're taking 8 damage. We end our turn. We did get Throat Punch, which is very good here, since it will stop her from auto-attacking. Let's start with Consume, heal a little bit of this damage. Then we should Throat Punch her. She has 3 points of daze on her at the moment. Let's use Stop Hit. We gained another Throat Punch, so we must have shuffled our discard into our hand. We'll gain some shield to help absorb some of that fire damage. .45 life left. We could move away now and avoid taking another 4 points of damage and getting 2 more burn. I think we do that, because we're not going to kill her. This would be 21 damage. And she'd burn for 12. She'd die next turn. What's in this deck? Right, Tim, she moves, but it shouldn't... We'll need 2 hits to kill her. So then we should start with an all-rounder Actually, no. You should... She's gonna move and attack me if I move adjacent to her, so that's not gonna work. Let's start by healing ourselves. We have to Shuriken and then all-rounder, so we needed to take 5 more damage from her. All-rounder would give us some shield, but it would reduce her to enough hit points. Oh, you know what, though, Tim? You could have used all-rounder. She would take it. She would take that 15 damage at the start of her turn. You didn't have to use. Well, no, it didn't matter. I'm pretty sure we had to do what we did. I think I'm fine with the cards I have in my hand. In my deck at the moment. Let's grab Phoenix as a sort of emergency protocol. If we die, this will resurrect us with 10 hit points. And let's push on for some more cash. Oh, sorry, that's a... well, no, you said the right thing. Haven't seen this guy yet. What is this? Auto attack? This enemy... When this enemy attacks, this enemy gains 1 weak. When another enemy attacks, this enemy gains 1 strength. These ones have... These are zombies? What are these? Neophytes. Moves to be adjacent to its target before attacking. Enemy steals 3 hit points from the target. This enemy gains 1 strength. Okay, I like seeing Enkindle here, because we'll set these 3 on fire and destroy that barrel as well. And I like seeing the 2 all-rounders here. Throat Punch doesn't really help us very much, but I guess we're going to use it anyway. So... let's Enkindle to start. Put all of them on fire. We can... Well, I guess we should enter power to heal, although I'm mostly interested in the... Actually, I am only interested in the heal, not the consume. We don't need the consume this round. We could just hold on... let's consume. The 2 energy this round. I don't like the all-rounder is going to be effectively wasted. But there's... we should just use them. And stepping doesn't matter. Let's... I'm not going to use Inner Power. I'm going to hold on to that for that 2 energy if we need it in the future. So let's just end the turn. We're likely to get recursive method and square up next round. We might get this one if we play Stop Hit. But we won't have any other 0-point cost cards unless we also get the jab. We still have also 6 shield. So we can probably afford to take a hit. Let's use Death Aura. And then we can finish off this guy if we use Solar Plexus, which will advance us right to him. Sure, we'll discombobulate now. And we might as well harry him. And that will do. We can take that damage without too much trouble. So we have recursive method and square up. That would be fantastic, because we could probably kill both of these guys right now. Especially if we shuriken to start. I also wouldn't... well... I wouldn't mind getting some damage on this guy. That would require me stepping here so I can throw shurikens at him. But I also want to kill both of these guys this turn. And we're already adjacent to them. We could shuriken to kill this one and to injure this one severely. Move here, throw another shuriken, and then probably just end the turn. So let's do that. Burning Spirit's not going to help us because we're not likely to be attacked. I think if I use Speed of Thought, he will attack me after I move. I'd rather not take that damage. Although, if I do move to the other... actually, let's try this. Okay, he does not attack if I move using Speed of Thought. We can then step away from him. Throw another shuriken, which will almost kill him. Just get Burning Spirit out of our deck. Oh, nice. We can get a little heal off. And then we can finish him with a Solar Plexus. An upgraded Burning Spirit. Guarded Strike is also interesting. That would give us another 0-point cost card, but no. I think I'll pass on that. I have no way to get rid of the other Burning Spirit at this point, and I don't want to spend a lot of money. It's going to be like 200 dollars to get rid of it out of the deck. But we could get another burning... We could get both burning spirits, and it would let us draw multiple cards. If we're burning. I think we skip. Okay, let's go down this row a little bit. Oh, this will be the last... No, it won't be the last shop. That will be the last shop. Let's see. I don't need another spare speed of thought. I don't need throat punch. Some decent cards here. We could remove. Oh, it's 3 damage 5 times. Wait, but it's a 3-point cost card. Oh! Attack cards that cost 2 energy deal 6 extra damage, not 2 or more. Oh, wow. So that epic card is really... I don't like this, then. I would want to get the cost down. That would mean that we have to level it up. Okay. If that's... I can right-click to see what it does. Oh, it's 3 damage 5 times, Tim. I thought it was 5 damage 3 times. And it doesn't consume. Darn it, I wish I could get the point cost down. I feel like this is too expensive to have in our deck. Oh, this is why that one elite boss, Tim, didn't do any damage to you the first round. Not because we had shields, because of Peace Shard, reducing the damage she does by 2. I wouldn't mind having another Throat Punch. But I don't really want to go above 20 cards in the deck. So I would want to remove a card. I think we get rid of 5-point Palm. I think we get rid of 5-point Palm and take another Throat Punch. So let's do that. Okay, let's try this stuff out at an elite room. I fought her once before too. This is Wasp or Hornet is her name. The Hornet. Moves 1 tile towards you whenever you move. When this enemy attacks, 1 random bug card is in your deck is upgraded. After this enemy's turn, 3 bug cards are put in your hand. On card played, this enemy deals 1 damage to you. Moves 1 tile closer to you whenever you move. We have another Geneticist. When this card attacks, put 2 bug cards into your draw pile. Other enemies gain 1 strength after this enemy's turn. Push attack. Pushes the target on hit, deals 3 extra damage. When this enemy dies, put 1 bug card in your draw pile. So I kind of want to land right in front of them. Like this. Then I'll move her here, and we can see about how much damage we'll do to everyone around us if we can. Well, they're all together, so I think no matter what, we definitely want to Shuriken to start. This will put 2 0-point cost, 6-point jab cards into the deck. We have just enough to kill the geneticist if I'm willing to take... Oh, you know, well... What will happen is that he's going to shoot us forward. And then she'll attack and miss us. So I think that... yeah, I think we do this. So let's go ahead and use Square Up. We can then use Throat Punch here. Yes, this is correct. Jab everyone. Jab everyone again. And Kindle everyone. And we end our... Oh, we could... Well, if I move, she moves after us. This could be a good place to move. She'll move... She'll move here. I guess we avoid taking any damage then. And we just shift here. We got recursive method and stop hit. That's amazing. Alright, so these are the bugs we have. We have Butterfly, which doesn't really hurt us at all. We don't have Harry in our hand, where I'd love to see a Butterfly. Or do we have Harry in our hand? We do have Harry in our hand. Okay, that's even better. So... let's start by stepping us here. Which lowers the cost of Harry. We'll then... Remember, Tim, if you play Recursive Method, you'll need to stop hit next. Or stop hit before you play a Butterfly, or... Well, actually, I don't think... these are bugs, not attack cards. Recursive doesn't work that way. Oh! No, it does work that way. The next 0-cost card you play is played 2 additional times, so be careful. We can draw 6 cards, but I think I prefer to use stop hit here. So... let's discombobulate to start on the Elite. Or to continue on the Elite. We'll then... play Recursive Method. And then we stop hit. Oh, that's interesting. We didn't draw all the cards I thought we would, though. We draw just 2 cards. Well, that's all-rounder. Get some shield, hurt everybody. Harry. I think I forgot to play Harry when I should have played it earlier. We heal ourselves a little bit. All-rounder. Do 13 damage to her, and then kill her. Wow, 2-rounded and an Elite. Good work, Tim. Oh, wow. Kinetic Rush gives us free jab cards. Whenever we move, add 1 jab card to your hand. Consume. Aeon Strike, an upgraded version of this, looks great too. Teleport to a free tile, deal 12 damage to all targets along the way. And since it's 2 cost, that means this will do 18 damage instead. I like both of these very much. We also get an upgraded Whirl Kick, which is the basic Whirl Kick only applies 7 burn instead of 5 burn. Again, another 2-point cost card. So all of these are good. I like the movement, so we'll grab Aeon Strike. Oh, Peasant sounds great. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to play it. We only have this shop left. Magic Leaf is probably the most consistent of the cards here. There's no guarantee we fight more enemies that put bugs in our hand, or I would probably choose Anteater. I don't know. I've never fought the Freon Man, so I don't know what he's capable of doing. So I think we grab Magic Leaf. Okay, let's have this event next. Shattering glass and muffled screams draw you to an open doorway. You peek inside to find a horned figure finishing off half a dozen Infinity Agents. When the final body hits the floor, they turn to meet your gaze as if knowing you were watching them the entire time. We can transform a card in our deck. We can gain 50 bucks if we leave them alone. We can also attack them, lose 5 hit points, and remove a card from our deck. If I was going to remove a card from my deck, I like the cards I have in my deck. We could get rid of our standard Whirl Kick, but I like putting some burn on my enemies. I don't think we need to remove any cards. We could transform a card, but there's no guarantee we get a better card. $50 more cash. It's not enough to get us what we need to remove another card, but I wouldn't do that anyway. We do that right here. But we could upgrade a patch for $125. This gives us enough cash to do so. Let's leave them alone. You stuck your nose in other people's business before, it's never worked out. Time to let this one go. Hands held high, you step away from the door and attempt to show you're not a threat. The horned figure calmly enters the hallway, giving you a humbling glare before turning their back and heading for the elevator. You walk into the room and shamelessly check the Infinity Agent's pockets for spare change. Let's go ahead and save the kid. And recharge. Let's do this battle next, and we'll get a chance to feel out how badly I need one of these heals. Okay. Prodigy, that's this guy. Pushes the target on hit. After this enemy's turn, this enemy gains 5 shield. When another unit dies, this enemy gains 2 strength. The one with the claw for hand is the Aberration. Also pushes the target. When another enemy dies, this gains 2 strength. So they get stronger the more often that we kill other targets. We already know what this guy does. I think we set ourselves down here to start. I would love to kill this guy to start, but we're going to have to get kind of lucky to do the amount of damage we need to do that. Right now, we have the shields that we can just take all the damage that we're going to be dealt here. Let's start with a stop hit. Okay, that was very good. Because I see a Discombobulate and a Shuriken. We'll use Inner Power to heal a little bit. And gain even more energy. Let's go ahead and apply... let's Discombobulate first. Shuriken. We should square up next. Get those jabs in our hand. And we can kill this guy. And this one this turn. We could throat punch this one and then shift away. No, we'll Burning Spirit. We have Recursive Method, but nothing that we can use. Well, actually, Harry might be able to be used. Remember, he auto-attacks. And you don't have a Throat Punch to deal with that. Neither of these guys chase. I have 7 shield, so we can take a single hit from this guy. So we could all-rounder. Sure, I think we start with the all-rounder. We are benefiting from Wolf this turn. Okay, we're not going to play Harry. We're going to dance around these guys a little bit. We'll Speed of Thought to move over here. And then step here. And we'll Meditate to heal. Good. That guy can't reach us. And we have a Throat Punch. And a Whirl Kick. So I think we step here to start. Then we Throat Punch? this one, which will daze him. And then we can use Shuriken on both of them. He's still dazed. Actually, we can probably finish him off. Let's use a... Oh, we can't use Whirl Kick. But we can Enkindle. Let's use each of these once. So he's gonna die when his turn begins. Or actually, or we can just stand here and kill him. We're gonna kill both of them this round. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we absolutely will. Let's use Square Up to start. And we start with the Shuriken. And then we jab a bunch of times. Full Metal Jacket is interesting. It's basically if we see this in our hand, we can just play it, and we get to draw one card, which makes up for this card that we had, and we gain two shield. So it's a free 0-point cost card that gives us 2 shield. And technically, it plays in with recursive because this would let us get 6 shield and 3 cards. So let's take Full Metal Jacket. We're not that badly hurt, so we'll go here and upgrade a card. Throat Punch becomes cheaper. We don't really want it being cheaper because we want the extra damage on it. I like the idea of upgrading Harry to deal even more damage. So we're gonna... Or we could upgrade... Oh, it's only 2 more points of burn damage, but that's still very good. Death Aura gets a little cheaper. Why don't we upgrade Harry? And let's do another battle. I don't think we have the DPS to drop this guy from 64 life to 0 to start. But we can probably, hopefully, take out both of these guys. So let's start with that. We reduce their attacks to 0 thanks to our Peace Shard anyway. Well, okay, we gained Full Metal Jacket. And that will help get Harry's point cost down. We can then All-Rounder Death Aura, and then use Harry. We're not going to kill any of these people this turn, though. Unless we get really super lucky with the card that we're about to draw. Let's do it. Another All-Rounder is useful for even more armor. So, we're not killing either of them this turn. We just don't have the damage. I can't move away. I'd rather not use another point of my infusions. But if I was to Harry, we could infusion to then kill... This one will die on its turn when it burns up. This one, though, does not. She has 1 hit point left. So we'll... We're gonna get so many bug cards. We're gonna draw 4 bugs. I think we need to harry. We didn't draw any of the bugs. They were put into our bug deck, though. We have recursive method, and I see stop hit here, which is great. We're going to need to square up and punch them first, though. Twice, so I can kill both of them. Then, oh right, we're benefiting from whatchamacallit this turn, Wolf. So then we can jab. We can then enkindle to kill this one. Will recursive method, and then stop hit. We take more damage, we lose hit points. We draw a card, and then B is consumed. We have shifts, so I can just shift out of the way. Do I want to take some damage this turn and get rid of these cards from my deck completely? We are burning. So we'll use Flame Shield. I guess I don't really need to heal myself. He's gonna live with 1 hit point. I guess I don't really care about the bees. We can heal the damage they deal by using inner power as well. So let's heal and use a bee. Do another bee. Use another bee. Do the other bee. That sucks. Okay. I was hoping to get something we could actually use all this energy on, but we got really unlucky there. Let's just shift out of the way then. So he's dead when his turn begins, because he's got 1 burn on him, so we can just ignore him. That is not an advance, but Solar Plexus is. I guess we start with the Shuriken. It will kill this guy for us and damage this other one. The shift will let me actually charge into him, and then we can simply easily move away. I would like to heal, so let's use a meditate. Solar plexus into this guy, and then shift away. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and Shuriken. We do kill him this round. Actually, if we... No, Death Aura doesn't work that way. It happens after you move. Oh, right, we Shurikened him, so he took a little bit extra damage. I don't think I want any of these. We're good. Well, we're almost to the final 3 rooms, and we're looking pretty good. We're almost at actually max life. We've been able to heal back up. Let's do another battle. The last one before the final boss. They don't want me going right next to 2 of them, I see. She's probably the most annoying. There's no reason why we shouldn't play a Shuriken to start. And then you should just play another. And then kill her. And that's good. They'll all go around me, I suspect, this turn. We did not get recursive method. Okay. I didn't gain a flame ability either. We don't have a throat punch, so we didn't get any of the cards I would like to have gotten to deal with this guy. He'll auto-attack me. Darn this box being in the way. Speed of thought and Aeon Strike, we can't effectively use them. Oh, we could stop hit to attempt to gain a useful card from our deck. So let's start with that. We got a throat punch. That's very good. We can then stand here. If I throat punch him, yeah, we can do 35 damage in this round. We can stop ourselves from being auto-attacked for a little bit. He's still dazed 3 more times. Unfortunately, we have too many not attack skills in our hand. He's only going to do 4 damage? Let's step here. Can I kill this guy? I have 4 points to spend. If I Aeon Strike here, he'll be down to 16 life. So I would have to discombobulate him to start, and then Aeon Strike him and he dies. That's all of my points. I get a shift, we can move out of the way. Okay, let's do it. Oh, right, he's still dazed, so he won't actually get the chance to pivot. All right, that's fine. And yeah, that's fine. And this guy will strike him. Well, we have recursive method, so we could enkindle 3 times. We can burn these guys for a ton of damage this turn. And we can move here to get out of the way. But do I need to do that? Because we'll gain 3 burn if we do this. And step becomes more expensive, I think, every time the card gets played. Let's start with All-Rounder to get ourselves some armor. Yeah, we're not going to recursive method. We'll Whirl Kick. And then move away. The guy with the sword is dying this round. Actually, they're both dead. Single Shuriken will kill them. An upgraded Discombobulate. I like this card because it gets out of our hand, and a not upgraded Aeon Strike. Let's grab the upgraded Discombobulate. Alright, well, we made it to this far. We're at 54 out of 65 hit points. 11 hit points down. I'm thinking we're going to take the heal. Since I don't know what this guy can do, and he's the last boss of this run. Let's first go to the kid. Save him, and what is this? No. We're gonna recharge my abilities. I mean, they're good. I like them, but I'm still addicted to Mercury. I can't ever see myself ditching it. And I want it upgraded I want a full charge of these for the boss battle since I haven't fought this guy before. Let's go shopping. And we'll upgrade a perk. There's no cards I really want to remove. No, we're good. Gain 2 energy every 4 turns. Get back up with 20 hit points. Gain 1 extra shield if we don't move with Stonefoot. I don't really want to rely on Stonefoot. I thought there was something else entirely different when I took it. Do 20 damage to all enemies once. 2 shield at the start of the quest. 2 weak. I think we grab Magic Leaf because this is consistent. Every 4 turns we gain 2 energy. Or we'll more likely to benefit from that. And there is nothing else here I am interested in. Actually, I'm interested in lots of those, but my deck is getting a little too big. That's what she said. So we're going to stick with 23 cards. I'm funny. Let's go ahead and hit Crystal. And we'll go ahead and heal our hit points. Alright, final boss. Oh, he looks like, oh, hold on. First, we get a 0-point cost card that is copied and put in our deck. I do like adding Stop Hit. I wish I... Can I see... I can't even check the combatants, so I don't know what they're capable of doing. I like the music here, too. It is very tempting to add another Stop Hit. The only reason why I'm not immediately doing it is because I do realize that it's a copy of a card, and permanently that copy has its cost reduced to 0 for the entire battle. But I really do like Stop Hit. We'll copy it, and we start with that in our hand. Now, what are you able to do? If you're on an ice tile, 3 bug cards are put in your hand. After this enemy's turn, all tiles within this enemy's attack area become ice tiles. On bug card played, you gain 1 weak and 1 fragile. He attacks everything, is what that is what... Oh, sorry, this means he attacks you. We got both Stop Hits in our hand immediately. So that's a bit awkward. Okay, let's start with a shuriken on both of them. It won't matter where I move to. This symbol means he attacks wherever I'm located and turns this whole area to ice. So, I wouldn't mind getting the Death Aura out of my deck. But I also really would like to discombobulate him. I should have done this first, actually. He would have taken a great deal more damage from our shuriken. Why don't we actually phosphorus and then stop hit one of these? I'll discombobulate him. And then we'll stop hit him. Okay, I like seeing a square up and a throat punch. We can probably use those to kill this guy. No, we won't kill him. It'll be close. Actually, he dies. When his turn begins, he burns up. So there's nothing else we have to do. Let's end the turn. We could play another stop hit, but I don't want to draw more cards if I'm completely out of energy. Alright, so we can't stand on the ice, right? How's that work? Yeah, we don't want to stay on the ice. We want to move. So let's step towards him. Sure, we'll apply Discombobulate to increase the damage we do. We'll then use an all-rounder. Get some more armor, play a Harry. Get rid of Burning Spirit. Throat punch him. Shift here. Harry. And he's at almost half his hit points. We step here. We could recursive method to put 9 damage on him and give him 6 shield. Sorry, 6 burn. Or we could also try to draw cards and gain more shield. I don't think we need to recursive method Full Metal Jacket. I'd like to use Enkindle this time. But we should start with this Shuriken, since that will add 2 fragile to him. Then we'll Full Metal Jacket to gain a card. We recursive method. And we enkindle him. Which also puts V-Burn on me, which our shield will absorb, and the Burning Spirit will let us draw a card. We can put even more burn on him with a Whirl Kick, or we can reduce the damage he does to 0. I think I want the burn. Oh man, this is really awkward because he keeps moving into spots where I can move adjacent, or I can get close to him and be out of the ice. This is turn 4, so we gained extra energy this turn, but it's a bit awkward because I don't have... I gave a recursive method, but I have nothing I can use that on. Let's start with Speed of Thought to apply another Fragile to him. Just put big damage on him. He's down to 98 life. He's burning for 13 fire this turn. Wow, man. The AI must be set to do this automatically, to move to a spot where there's a free non-ice tile. We'll burn him as well here. Okay, so Shuriken to start. That puts more Fragile on him. All-rounder. This will do 12 damage to him. Oh, does he have armor? Why is he only taking 7 damage? Let's roll kick. And he dies when his turn begins, I think. Thanks to, well, it looks like he should. But for some reason, I'm seeing him only get reduced to 15 life. Alright, not bad. Victory! Congratulations, Agent, and thank you. Your triumph brings Cinder one step closer to taking down Infinity once and for all. Then we get some points. Since I played on reality mode, which is basically normal, we get an extra 25% modifier, which earned us 26 more points. I've never gotten a first turn win. I have yet to earn one of these. I don't know how that's possible, but it must be. But overall, a good run. Needle. Deal 5 damage, apply 2 weak, and then it's consumed. Here's the other cards unlocked for Lee so far. And guys, that will do it. So, thank you for watching a little bit of Nitro Kid. My intention was only to do one of these, and we'll probably be playing a few games like this, since I ended up buying a few of them, it turns out, during the Steam Winter Sale. And so it gives me an excuse to play them once each for a little bit and show you what they're like. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone, and thanks for watching.